Greetings from the shed. This is Diecast Johnny, and today I just want to take a few minutes of your time to talk about how do you store your Hot Wheels. Not like stuff on the walls, but the Loosies. Now, the first few things I started getting were these right here. I remember these these have been out forever. You can get them at Hobby Lobby. Or these cases like this right here that you can flip around, carry like a suitcase. That one truck don't fit in there that good. And put your cars away, you know. How many did they hold? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you got 24. It holds 48 cars. So, and they're only about 11 or 12 bucks. You can hang them up, I guess, if you want to, but they're cool to display some of your rides. I have 2 of these. This other one I have stickers on. I got a Hot Wheels sticker there that I got, and this one's not completely full. There's a few empty ones in the front and a few empty ones in the back. I need to put some stuff in them. Problem is when you lay them down, sometimes the cars want to flip over. Sorry for shaking the camera there. Cars kind of want to move over and flip over and do all that good stuff. So that's the only bad thing about these kind of cases. But these are not, I don't like put my really sought after cars in them. These are just some Loosies that I want to put away for a while and not display into my cabinets that I got. Now, I do have vintage cases like this one right here that I got from my buddy Tony that has these trays. These are what I grew up on. Yeah, I love these things. It takes me back to a simpler time collecting cars when I was a kid. The very first one I ever got was this one right here, the Matchbox Guarantees I had when I was a kid. I actually had the same one, well, not the exact same one, but you know, the one like this. And when I bought it full of cars. I paid like 90 bucks for 48 cars, which was pretty cool. It was my first vintage ones that I started buying. And then I also picked this one up from my buddy Tony too. This is late 2001. This is probably one of the last few years that they actually put this kind of case out. And now, you know, they come out with this beast right here is what they put out now with wheels on it and like a luggage case. And as you can see when you open it from the sides, or maybe this one opens from the top, yeah. There's some that opens from the sides and some opens on the tops. You can put cars in them like that. There's another side. This one I got from my marketplace sale that had a lot of loose cars in it too. They're alright to store cars in and stuff. They're mainly for kids, of course, to just store their cars in. They kind of can get beat up like that, but it was what it was. I only paid like 20 bucks for that and the cars that was in it, and there was probably about 30-40 cars in it. Now I have about 4 of these. I'm not taking all of them out. These are Plano cases. I've also got a sticker. They're kind of like the other kind right there, but they don't have a handle. You can lay them flat, and you can set the cars in them this way. They open up from the front like this right here. I'll open it there because I don't want to open up to knock out the thing, but yeah, it opens them up like this, and you can store your cars in them this way. Also, you can take this lid off, and there's if you look at the back, you can see where there's little holes right here, and you can also hang that on the wall sideways and display your cars too. And I started getting them. I've got 4 of them so far, and I just found out recently, I used to get them from Amazon for $8, and you could get 2 for like 17 something around there. And I just found out from a different video seen on YouTube that they discontinued them, and they're not making them no more. They're actually made for like fishing equipment and stuff. People said, I watched a Canadian collector, WTF OR, I think his name is. He's the one that got me into these, and he probably has hundreds of them, because he has them wall to wall, and he has all of his cars loose because he's a loose collector. And the cool thing about that is he also had a lot stacked up and stuff, and because he's got I think 60-some thousand cars, he said, maybe 70. He's been collecting probably almost as long as I've been alive, or close to it. Or at least 30 years I know of. But now they're discontinued. So what? You know, am I going to go back to getting more of these, which I don't really care much for? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get them or not. And eventually, you know, my vintage rides, you know, I have display cases and stuff. I'll put a little picture there. So, you know, I put my display, I do have another display case that I don't really have room for right now. And I thought about hanging these on the walls. So, you know, eventually I'll probably hang them on the walls and show some of the loose cars off. But my vintage rides, I might have to start putting some of them in the vintage cases. So, down in the comments, let me know what you have. Do you have any of these Plano cases that are really made for fishing equipment and stuff, or something similar to that you can hang up on the wall? Or you have them other ones, suitcase ones that you can spin around, or do you have any vintage ones? I love picking them up too, and I don't have nothing in them. I just have them for displays and stuff right now, but I'm thinking about putting some stuff in them because I keep getting more and more vintage cars, and I want some I like more than the others that I want to display in the display ones that I have on my table over here. So I'm just torn between what to do exactly on that. But anyway, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. If you like what you see, give me a comment in the bottom. Let me know what you put your loose cars in. Do you hang them on the wall? Do you just leave them in cases and stack them up? You put them in vintage ones, you put them in displays. Like, you know, I've got a little bit of everything going on because that's just me. I like different things. I like to show some for a while, and then I can switch some out, maybe stuff like that. I don't know. And the carded ones are easy. They go on pegs, or they just go in a box or whatever. Most of mine, I think right now I do have them all out. I don't have any in boxes. And I don't really care to do that and store them away because you can't see them at all then. So, and kind of way these are kind of stored away too. So kind of, you know, but I'm thinking about putting these on the wall, on the lower part of this back wall right here, and maybe over there, because I do have room on the wall. So eventually I think I will do that here soon. But for right now, I'm just going to stack them back up and move them on my way, and wait for you to comment and let me know the way you do it. And I might take some advice from you people out there. So this is Diecast Johnny reminding you to keep on collecting.